Hey, Shalom. I want to start by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, who taught me this truth through the Holy Spirit. And Shalom to you brothers and sisters listening. These Amalekites are ramping up their propaganda machine, drumming up sympathy, for themselves, because they're in a downward spiral right now, all right, and their true identity is being brought up, they're being found out to be the Edomites of the Bible, they're about to go out with a bang, and these things have been known, right? There's a book called Who is Esau Edom? Matter of fact, let me see if I could bring it out. Okay, here it is. This book called Who is Esau Edom, written by Charles A. Weisman. Okay, this book was published in, let me see if I can find a publishing date on this. It says right here, 1991. Okay, so this was 33, 34 years ago. Okay, this came out. Okay, and it says here, that the Edomites were driven from Petra westward by the Nabateans, which is Ishmael. Before the middle of the 6th century BC, they were occupying not only southern Judah, but also Hebron. It goes right here. It says, thus, at this juncture of time, the Edomites were then incorporated with the Jewish nation, and that country was called by the Greeks and Romans Idumea. So Idumea is the Greek word for saying Edom. It said, but the tide turned in favor of the Edomite faction, when Julius Caesar made Antipater an Edomite, procurator of Judea in 47 BC. When Antipater was killed 4 years later, his son Herod gained power but was rejected by the Judites. And why was he rejected? Because he was an Edomite. It says, Herod shrewdly gained the support of Rome. With a Roman army at his heels, he returned to Palestine, or Israel, because that land, its name is Israel. And after a 6-month siege, he captured Jerusalem and became king of Judea in 37 BC. So these Herod, which was a Roman, was an Edomite. And these so-called white people are Edomites. And in this book it shows they converted, to being to Judea. Let me see if I can find something else, because there was something I wanted to see in this. The Khazars dwelt near Seir Mountains, and the Khazar, the world, thus world Jewry, are racially of Edomite stock, right here on page 12. The Khazars did originally dwell near the Seir Mountains. Then the Khazars, and thus world Jewry, are racially of Edomite stock. But how and when did Edomites get to Khazaria? There's evidence in the 6th century BC that some Edomites fled their homeland of Seir and migrated north. So these are really Edomites. And they're being exposed. And the whole world is coming to terms with this through the internet. The internet, and brothers putting videos up, and brothers on the highways and byways, informing the people, because really they censor these these videos. Okay, they blacklist them. Okay, so nobody could really see them. But through going on the highways and byways, brothers are able to, tell. Because I've spoke to hundreds of people, about this topic. Okay, and majority of people don't know actually what's going on. They've never heard of Esau. Okay, even a lot of Edomites don't know. Okay, they've never heard of Esau. This is a well-guarded secret. Okay, but through research and the elders and apostles and brothers on the highways and byways and these videos going up, it's coming out. Okay, I'm going to read the scripture. This says, Obadiah 1 and 5, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, okay, and this is what these people are. Okay, the Edomites, especially the so-called Jewish man, an Amalekite, is a thief and a robber. Okay, he stole the identity, he stole the land, okay, he steals everything. Would they not have stolen till they had enough? Okay, and these people could never get enough. There's a song, they can't get no satisfaction. That's talking about them, okay? They could never be satisfied, right? They won't be satisfied till they get it all, but it'll never happen for them. Okay, if grape gatherers came to thee, would they not have left some grapes? How are the things that Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Okay, and it's being sought up and searched out by the prophets, okay, and the teachers, all right, and the brothers that's going out and doing the work, okay, because this is a very, this work isn't easy, okay. You're confronted with a lot of doubt and disbelief, okay, but nevertheless, it has to be done, okay. So brothers are searching these things out and making known, making this man bear, okay? And this is all prophecy. Let me see. This is Jeremiah 49 and 10. It said, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Okay, so the Lord through the prophets are making this man bare. Okay, and America is starting, not just America, the whole world is starting to raise up against this man. Okay, and this is a article from the Zero Hedge, dated yesterday, and it's let me just read it. Something eerie, something creepy is happening in the world, and now in America as well. The dark mood is brought on by elite universities. And a lot of these articles speak in code, okay? And it says a dark mood is really talking about the brown-skinned people, okay? And this is part of that climate change, okay? These devils, no, they speak in code. Okay, these devils speak in code every time, okay? And this is, when they speak climate change, this is what they're really talking about, okay? Let's look at that word climate. Because a lot of people don't understand these words. All right, this is how understanding is brought up. Okay, is by going into these words. This is why it's so important, because these words are spells. Okay, and you have to know the way they're using it. Okay, because these witches and demons are thorough like that, and you have to be as well. Okay, that word climate, okay, it has what? 3 different meanings. Actually, it looks like 4 here. One of them is a region of Earth having specified climate conditions, okay, an average course or condition of weather, and that's what you were to believe. Okay, yeah, this is the weather is changing. When you can see for yourself, no, that's not. Weather's not changing. So this is how you read. This is how you come down to what they really mean. Okay, and this is what they really mean. And the third definition, okay, it says a prevailing influence on environmental conditions characterizing a group or period. Okay, so there's a saying, what, the social climate, a climate of suspicion. Okay, so the climate is changing for these people. Okay, and it's why they need all that money. Okay, to influence, for more influence, because you'll see they'll pay off something like a Black Lives Matter. Okay, to change the influence. Okay, now you could go into a store and steal now, and that's legal. All right, now you could throw bricks into the windows, and you won't get in trouble. Okay, there's no bail. There's no bail anymore. Okay, they're not locking people up for certain crimes. Okay, hey, because they wanna pacify the people, and try to change their tides of momentum, or public opinion back into their favor. Hey, but it's not working. Okay, because the prophets are telling you that, hey, these people are gonna be taken out of power, and they want nothing less. Okay, the Lord wants nothing less. Okay, and this man is gonna be, gathered up and burned according to the scripture. Okay, so it says a dark mood is brought on by elite universities. The diversity, equity, and inclusion industry, and massive immigration from illiberal nations and anti-enlightenment societies. Okay, so the people that run Zero Hedge, okay, are really a racist group of Edomites. Okay, but they see, the tide's turning. Okay, and they hate it. Okay, even though in their heart they have some hate for the Jewish man. Who they really hate is the so-called black man, and not just the so-called black man, the Israelites in general. Okay, and they do everything they can to demonize. Okay, but they try to do it in a slick way. Okay, as to hide their racism. Okay, but it should be evident that these people are staunch racists. Okay, and they do anything they can to keep the status quo. Okay, to bring the climate back to where it was, where the so-called white man was the authority and everything. Okay, but he's just not. All right, Jake is the cream of the crop. Okay, and it's gonna show here shortly. Okay, it says at Hillcrest High School in Queens, New York, hundreds of students rioted on news that a single teacher in her private social media account had expressed support for Israel. Waving Palestinian flags and screaming violent threats, the student mob rioted, destroyed school property, and sought the teacher out and tried to crash into her classroom before she was saved from violence by other teachers and an eventual police arrival. All right, so there's some Jakes out here. Well, they're not saying that they're Jakes, but hey, some people are riding for Palestine. Okay, they're saying they're taking up arms and protesting for Palestine. It says the subtext, and I'll say this, Jake, you shouldn't even be worried about these people. If there are any Jakes there, hey, let them do their own thing. Okay, nobody cared about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans when they were going through what they're going through. So the feeling should be mutual. Okay, these are enemies. Okay, these Palestinians, cause they're not really Palestinians. Okay, when you go back into the history, and I've said it before, these people are Ishmaelites. Okay, and the Palestinian, the word really is Philistine, and they're not Philistines at all. Okay, these are Ishmaelites, and they shouldn't be there in the first place. Okay, so this fight isn't yours, Jake. So it's, matter of fact, let me get a scripture. This is the book of Sirach, 11 and 9. It says, strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not. Okay, so the Lord say, hey, don't mess with matters that don't concern thee, and sit not in judgment with sinners. Okay, and that's exactly what these Ishmaelites are. Okay, they're doing wrong by removing landmarks and going over into that region of the country. Okay, that's not the inheritance that was allotted to them, and ultimately they're committing sin by being there. Okay, it says, my son, meddle not with many matters. Meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddles much, thou shalt not be innocent. And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing. Okay, so what you're doing is just implicating yourself in things that don't have anything to do with you. Okay, and ultimately, you're gonna be part of that roundup. Okay, you're gonna be caught in these camps, right? And you're not gonna be able to be delivered. Okay, because you need to really be out here trying to soak up this truth while you can. Okay, so meddle not in these people's affairs, Jake. Okay, but nevertheless, there's some people, this is their lot. Okay, it says the subtext that was overwhelmingly minority students whose school is ranked academically near the bottom among New York schools. Okay, so that's Esau, throwing a little pot shot. Okay, trying to call them stupid, were acculturated to the racist reality that as the oppressed, they were exempt from any punishment for hunting down their own teachers. Okay, so part of that climate change and nobody getting locked up. Now even the teacher is at the mercy of the mob. Okay, it says, as a Jewish and thus white oppressive supporter of Israel, she was reduced to, in the words of an enthusiastic commenter on a TikTok video of the riot, a cracker ass bitch. Okay, so this is this is that race war getting ready to kick up. Okay, it's about ready to blow out here. Okay. And this is all set up for you 2/3, okay? Because this prophecy will come to pass. All right, and the prophecy I'm speaking on is the book of Amos, okay? And this is why you don't meddle in their affairs, okay? Because it says what? You will not escape, and you won't escape, okay, Jake? They see that you're starting to come back and claim your nationality, and that the climate is changing, okay? And this is all the will of the Lord, okay? But the will of the Lord is also this. Amos 9:9, it says, for lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Okay, and this is part of the sifting as well. Okay, this is all part of the sifting. And this is the prophecy that's going to pass. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Okay? And who is the sword? The sword is Esau. Okay? As a matter of fact, let me get it. This is Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, so the wicked are the Edomites, pursuant to the book of Malachi. Okay, they're the border of wickedness. So the Lord uses Esau. Okay, and we brought this out before. Okay, so all the sinners are gonna die by the sword, which is Esau, which say, and this is what they say. This is what the so-called black people say, and Hispanics and Native Americans, that evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Okay, why? Oh, there's no bail now. Okay, the Lord wouldn't do this to me. Hey, the Lord loves me. The Lord knows my heart. No. The Lord does know your heart, but you don't know it. Okay? And you're going to get destroyed because prophecy has to be fulfilled. Okay? And all the sinners, the people that are living in sin, okay, that don't want to wake up to the reality of it all, okay, is that you're on punishment and that you're under a grace period to get your life in order, okay, the Lord is going to allow Esau to destroy you, okay? And this article right here is showing you that these people are about fed up, okay? And soon they're going to start aiming this hate towards you, Jake, okay? And it ain't gonna be good, all right? Cause these devils got plenty guns, plenty ammo. They got all kind of weaponry to destroy you with, okay? And it ain't gonna be a pretty thing. And this is what is gonna lead into Jacob's trouble, okay? But what the elect are gonna be delivered out of it, okay? And the elect are the ones that are sincerely repenting, praying, and during that grace period, are amending their ways, meaning, changing. Okay, you not allowed to do this according to the law. Hey, you change it to the best of your ability. All right, and those are the ones that are gonna be, saved or preserved. Okay, from not only the times that are coming, but also those nuclear missiles. Okay, the ones that truly repented. All right, but these devils, okay, are setting the stage and accusing, right? Because this is what he does. He's the accuser, all right, of his brethren. Matter of fact, let me get that. That's the book Revelation 12 and 10. It said, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power, the power of Hamashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Okay, so this man is known as the accuser. Okay, and he ain't gonna stop accusing you until he finally cast down. Okay, and who's gonna cast him down? Hey, the Lord is gonna cast him down. All right, so you have to find a way through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to make it to the point where the Lord casts him down, and it ain't gonna be easy. Okay, and this is what we're telling you. All right, and the Lord is gonna allow Esau to destroy 2/3 of y'all. All right, and there's no way around it. All right. Um, Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. This is the book of Zechariah 13 and 8. It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein. And I will bring a third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and what's that name? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. They shall say, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is my power. Okay, so this is what you should be striving for. Okay, you should be striving to understand the name of the Lord. Okay, understand why you in this situation. Okay, it's like when your father, beat you, or your mother. Okay, what do they say? Have you learned your lesson? And yeah, I learned my lesson. I should have known. And then you get the big hug. Okay, You have to learn your lesson, Jake. And how you learn that lesson? Hey, get into that book. Hey, you should be in your book. Ain't that what your parents always say? Boy, why you ain't in them books? Hey, the Lord been trying to tell us. Okay, he been trying to show us. Okay, but Jake is stubborn, and you think you can get yourself out of this, but it's just not going to happen. Okay, you're going to have to call on the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in order to be delivered out of here. All right? Okay, so I just wanted to show this. Okay, again, the climate is changing. Okay, and hey, these devils are playing, a sympathy card. And now they're going to label you, Jake, as Nazis. Okay? And I'll finish reading this article, this paragraph, just to show you. Okay, I stopped with they were saying that Jake was calling a lady a cracker ass bitch. And and so the students tracked her down as if they were hunting an animal. The old Nazi youth gangs tried to kill Jews because they were not considered white. Our new Nazis, okay, so Jake, they're trying to call you a Nazi. Okay, that's the accuser of thy brethren. Our new Nazis hunt them down because they allege that they are. The common denominator between 1930 and 2023 is unhinged hatred of the Jews. Okay. So they're trying to call Jake's Nazis. All right. When we know, okay, that the so-called white man is a Nazi. Okay. And matter of fact, America was funding the Ukrainians who were Nazis. Okay. But this is what, Esau, this is what Esau does, okay, through his witchcraft and his machine that he has behind him. Okay, he sets up a narrative and, whatever he says goes. Okay, but it's not working like that for the prophets, but you 2/3 are going to get trapped off in that because you're meddling in other people's affairs. Okay. So stay out of their business. Hey, don't choose no sides. Okay. Matter of fact, choose a side. Okay. Choose Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay. The Lord told us, that. Let me get it. This is the book of Romans 12 and 19. It says, do not avenge yourselves, beloved, but leave room for Yahweh's wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, so if you can't accept that, hey, just get ready to get destroyed. Good riddance to you. We warned you, these devils, they hurt. Okay, this word is cut them in the shreds. Okay, and the only way Esau can get back, okay, is to use his blessing, which is the sword. Okay, and he's not gonna be scared to use it. All right. So, hey, Lord's will, you were edified, and I want to end it by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom.